Tomorrow, before we get into that, tomorrow is the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
I just wanted to know real quick if you guys have any predictions as to who is going to win.
I
Uh,
think Tom Brady is gonna win. I think he's gonna do to Patrick Mahomes like what he did to Russell Wilson.
Wilson.
Like, yeah, he won one Super Bowl. He's not gonna win one back to back. There's no way.
I hope they run the ball this time, though.
Well, they
Uh,
don't. Who's there? Oh, they got what's his name? Fournette.
yeah, Leonard Fournette is. I
Yeah.
don't know what like possessed him over the playoffs. He came out of not out of nowhere. Like he was a really big thing in college. He should have won the Heisman, and then all of a sudden, dude just disappears for 2 years. And then in the playoffs, he just comes back. He's like, oh, I don't know. There's something about Tom Brady. Like
Yeah.
I want to call it luck, but
He said
it
luck.
can't be luck if it's happening this many times.
No, Tom Brady is goaded.
He is the GOAT. I mean, I don't think there's like any discussion really about who's
He's
the GOAT.
more of a goat. He's goaded. Like,
Yeah, he's just on another level. I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you my prediction.
I'll probably have to go with that too, just
Look,
because I've learned never to bet against Tom Brady because
yeah,
a few years the 2016 Super Bowl man won me like $50 because I don't like the Falcons. And I bet $50 that the Falcons would lose no matter what. And that was the 28-3 one. So I was like, I'm losing $50 tomorrow. And then this man came back. I, he was goaded just for that.
yeah.
And then freaking he destroyed my Packers. Well, not destroyed. He won against my Packers. I have a bit of hatred towards him for that, but I've got to give it to him either way. The Chiefs have a really
Packers,
good case. The Bucks probably have the better team overall right now, and they have the whole. They're hot. They are hot. Like, I don't
and
know.
they're playing in their own stadium.
Yeah,
I
that's
I think
that's crazy.
Antonio Brown, he's still playing, right? He's not hurt.
He's supposed to be there tomorrow. He wasn't
I
even there.
think,
That was crazy. He wasn't there last week, and we
yeah,
still lost.
he's gonna be back. That 2018 Madden cover Antonio Brown. He's gonna win the game for him.
The Madden curse is gonna rub off.
Yes, sir. Tony Romo's gonna be coaching and predicting. He already knows who's gonna win.
He probably does. Why is Tony Romo not your coach? Why is he
I
not the
don't
Cowboys'
know.
coach?
I have no idea.
Who
Don't
is your
know.
coach? Who is the name? What is the name of your coach?
The
Andrew?
dude who used to coach the Packers.
What? You guys
It's the
took that
same
bum?
dude.
You
Yeah,
guys
Mike
took Mike
McCarthy.
McCarthy, that bum.
Yeah.
That's probably why you guys did you guys make the playoffs?
No,
That's probably why you didn't make the playoffs.
no, it's because literally everybody was injured. And our
Yeah.
defensive coach was pretty bad for like the first half. And then old dude died halfway through. The strengths
Rip the
coach.
homie.
Yeah, he died. I don't know his name. I don't even know who it was. I think he died. Yeah. And Dak Prescott broke his ankle. Defense sucked. Ezekiel Elliott,
What
he's
is he up
just
to?
um
I haven't heard much
last
about him lately.
he was barking at his dog the last time I checked. He had like 7 fumbles this season.
He did not play very well.
No, he played pretty badly. He's only had 46. I feel like that's not enough.
It's not.
He's played 4 years. I don't know why he's still considered one of the best running backs in the league.
I mean, he probably is. I feel like he didn't really try this year though. So,
I don't know, man. He was kind of. I mean, we don't have an O-line for him because they got hurt. I think Tony Pollard is better, or he's more exciting than Zeke. But we got CD Lamb, so that's pretty cool. And we got what's his face, Stephon Diggs' brother.
what's Stephon Diggs been up to? That man disappeared after
Being
that
goated.
thing. Well,
Man is one of the best receivers.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like not like a one and done type thing, but it's like he's like the Lord. Like he dropped Royals, And then he's still good after that, but he's not. He never reached that level again. That whole Vikings like
He's like top
touch
five.
like. I mean, yeah, he's good.
No, he's like top 5 receiving this year.
Maybe I just haven't been paying attention enough. That might be it. That might be it.
Man was goated this season.
I have 100% not been paying attention because I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know the man moved to the Bills.
Yeah, he's on the Bills.
All right, Billy, before we move on.
You didn't know?
I don't know. I don't think I've been paying enough attention this year.
Yeah, he's on the.
I've just kind of been looking at what the Packers have been doing, and then every
same
once
thing
in
they
a while,
always do. Lose.
Wow. But hey, do you want me to bring up the NFC championship? Not champion, the NFC second round game versus the Cowboys. The field goal. You're bummed y'all lost. We won.
That happens every time we play the Packers.
Exactly.
Like literally every time.
Exactly.
Search up the past 5 times we played against the Packers, we've lost by 3 points. Exactly.
Hey, bro. If it happens enough times, you can't call it luck anymore.
No, it's because your kicker is just a hater. Just why?
All right,
by
Billy.
3, like not even by a touchdown, by 3 points in the last 5 seconds.
Hey, a win is a win.
No, them bullcrap wins.
A win is a win. All right, so me and Andrew are not betting against Tom Brady. Billy, do you have a differing opinion? Do you have any predictions? You just haven't been paying attention to football.
I've been paying attention.
Do you have any like stakes in it? Do you care who wins? I don't really. I don't care who wins tomorrow. I was hoping the Packers would move on, but
I don't care who wins, but I kind of like, I don't know. I want both of them to win at a certain level. You know, Mahomes just starting his career, like his career just taking off, and you know, I also want Tom Brady to get another ring. Could that be 5?
I don't know why, but I also do too.
Yeah,
there's something about it. Like I like witnessing greatness. I'm like, hey, man's being great. You got to give it to him.
Yeah.
All right. And one more thing before we go into the actual thing. I kind of wanted to assess the whole idea of entertainment because over here, I have our bracket from the first ever podcast we did, which is the same thing, which is the most entertaining. And it was an interesting bracket.
A Quiet Place won?
Yes, A Quiet Place.
How we let that happen?
Listen.
Nigel. It was Nigel.
Yeah, it was Nigel. Listen, I don't know why I put Mad Max Fury Road up, first of all, because I realized nobody but me had seen it. And I actually watched Mad Max Fury Road this morning.
Beat Joker.
It was good. Listen, A Quiet Place.
Wait, no. How did A Quiet Place beat Joker and The Dark Knight?
I said that, bro.
I don't know how it beat The Dark Knight.
How we let that happen?
I feel like I might have made a typo. There's no way it beat The Dark Knight. I'm thinking.
I don't even know how it beat Joker.
Hold on. Billy, have you seen A Quiet Place?
Quiet Place?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah.
I know why. Billy has not seen The Dark Knight yet, so he chose A Quiet Place.
I didn't choose A Quiet Place. I don't think I had watched it then.
Oh, dang. Then how did it win?
Nigel was the only one advocating for A Quiet Place until the end.
How did it beat Django Unchained? Okay, so you're telling me A Quiet Place had the hardest bracket, right? It had to go against the Joker, the Dark Knight, and then Django Unchained, and it beat all of them.
That's a good question.
Yeah, if I remember, I'm pretty sure I picked Dark Knight over A Quiet Place because I was like, y'all hyped it up too much. There's no way it's like worse than A Quiet Place. But
I think I know what it was. I'm pretty sure I probably could chose A Quiet Place. I feel like the hype that I had for A Quiet Place 2, which was supposed to come out the week we did this, carried over. And I misassessed it because, A Quiet Place should not have. I think it should have beat Joker, personally.
You think so? Why?
Yeah. Like entertainment-wise, A Quiet Place held my attention for longer. I think Joker got better.
Entertainment.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then I don't think it should have beat The Dark Knight, though.
Dark Knight's the one with Tom Hanks, right? Not Tom Hanks. Tom Hardy.
No, that's The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight is the one with the Joker. The one with Heath Ledger. Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
You should definitely watch it.
Forrest Gump.
I don't know how the hell they beat Django Unchained. There's no way I picked it for Django Unchained. Like that
I
is
don't.
impossible. It was
Django
probably
Unchained.
Nebby. Nebby probably finessed us. I feel it was Nebby.
I remember Nebby was mad because we didn't pick Joker.
That's
Which
probably
was
it.
mine?
I think Nebby chose a fireplace, and then I had to call in my brother to break the tie. And
I don't know.
he
That
also
was
chose
Nigel
fireplace.
last week who broke the tie. That was Nigel. I don't think your brother ever appeared in one of these podcasts.
No, in the first one, I had to call him in.
He was?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
For like 3 seconds. I called him in.
Oh.
I was like, hey, choose between these.
How old is he?
Like 11 or 12.
Has he seen these movies?
He's seen A Quiet Place. I don't know why I call him now and think about it. He hasn't seen Django Unchained. I don't know. Why did I call him? Maybe he's seen either Django or Inglorious Bastards. I'm not sure which one he's seen. And
Inglorious Bastards was really good. Why is that not up there?
Not enough people had seen it for that bracket.
Oh.
Plus, hey, we get to have it in this bracket.
Glorious Bastards.
And all right, now going back to that real quick. Looking at Shawshank, I was hating a lot on Shawshank in this one. Like I voted against Shawshank each and every time. And I think that was mainly because I misassessed what entertainment really means. Where I was thinking of entertainment in like the John Wick 3 sense of entertainment as to why I probably chose John Wick 3 over Shawshank. Or it's like, it's freaking fighting all the time and you just can't take your eyes off the screen just because of the action. But, looking back, Shawshank definitely deserves, like, entertainment-wise, now that I'm reassessing it, entertainment has a lot more connotations to it. It's just like the idea of, not being bored. And I haven't seen Shawshank in a while, but I know for sure that I was not bored at all throughout the movie. I don't think I took my eyes off the screen for Shawshank. And even beyond that, what I realized that we don't have here, aside from maybe Django Unchained, is that there are no comedies up here, which I found absurd looking back.
Joker was a comedy.
No, Joker was more serious than comedic. But
Deadpool was a comedy. Was it not?
Okay, you're right. But aside from Deadpool, Django, and probably Kingsman.
Kingsman up there?
But yeah, aside from those three, and those three, comedy is like a big part of it, but it's not the main thing. We don't have any pure comedies here, which
Prince of Persia.
Yeah,
is that not the Jesus movie?
Yes, it's one of Nebi's favorite movies.
That was the animated one, right?
No, it's a live action one.
Oh,
it's all right.
Oh,
but
cool.
Like looking this time, I entertainment once again. Like I don't think there are many things that are more entertaining than laughing, than something that makes it. Like me and Andrew, I feel me and Andrew have great chemistry together because we're always laughing. Like we are, and Billy too. Like
are you not going to include the goat, Billy?
Hold on. Our group in all. I wanted to say me and Andrew first because I remember that one class, culinary arts.
Culinary art. Oh,
yeah, it's like I feel like that class should have been one of the most boring ever. But just because it was me and you there, at least it was freaking goated. But then that's probably in second place to our math class, which just another level. That's probably like one of the most entertaining classes I've ever had. Like that image that was on somebody's whatchamacallit. The one that we drew, that was Andrew. I can't remember who drew it. That's a memory that will probably never leave my mind. And
like
when I think of
drew it, in competition.
It was probably me here. Like when I think of movies too, like the most memorable movie moments are usually the most comedic movie moments, or once again like the action-packed ones. And this time we have a lot more comedies. We have 22 Jump Street up here. Toy Stories. I actually find the Toy Story movies to be very comedic. I rewatched them with my family a little while back.
I was just gonna ask, can you go back to the list real quick?
Yeah, got you.
All right, you got all these movies, right?
Yes.
So yeah, all these great. So when you said Aliens, is that
the second one?
Like, never mind. I probably
not the one, not the Ridley Scott one.
Oh, Okay, so you got Avengers Infinity War,
Mhm.
great movie. You got
I,
Knives
I,
Out,
I specifically
amazing.
excluded Infinity War just because we talked about it last week, and I just wanted to have one Marvel here,
Mhm.
and I'm biased towards Ragnarok. So yeah,
You got Monty Python, great. Ragnarok,
yeah,
fantastic. Mr.
amazing.
Fox,
Hmm.
great movies, right?
Yeah,
Parasite, Social Network, I heard that's good. Pirates of the Caribbean, all these good movies, right? All
hmm.
these, and you have Toy Story too.
Oh, hold on. Are you about to hate on Toy Story 2? I
No,
will
I'm just. It's
listen,
just like
listen,
out of all the movies you could have chosen,
listen.
you chose Toy Story 2.
You have
I'm
not
not
seen.
criticizing you.
I chose Toy Story 2 because all of us have seen it, first of all.
Is this not the old
And
man
second of
one?
all,
This is the old man one, right?
the one where
With the
I'm
little
not sure, old man, the fat man
yeah.
who
Yeah,
steals, yeah,
yeah.
who steals Woody.
And
Yeah,
out of all the Toy Stories, that's the one you
I think
chose.
that's the most entertaining.
Toy Story 2.
Yes.
When they introduced the female
Yeah,
woman,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I
Cool.
think
All
that's the
right.
most entertaining of the three. I mean,
Okay.
now that I'm hearing your voice, your tone of voice, it might not proceed as much as I thought it
No.
would. I
It's a
think
great
it's a
movie.
great movie.
It's
I think it's
great.
the most. I think it's the funniest of the three. It's my personal favorite of the three. I might get into more why it's my personal favorite in a little bit.
Yeah.
But
You go ahead and why is it your personal favorite?
no.
I'm just
Once we get there, I'll explain. It's just a
okay.
very specific thing that like almost nobody else would have as a reason.
Cool.
All right.
Why did you choose are these all the movies that okay.
Well, for the most part, it's movies that we've all seen. And then once again, Ragnarok, Infinity War. I decided I only have one Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided I'm gonna force you guys to battle out whichever movies you. Oh, hold up. I chose 300 for you. You can change it. Like
Oh,
anything
I
that doesn't
can?
have a B
Okay.
next to it, you can change 300 to something else that you would rather have battle out against
Okay.
22 Jump Street in the first round.
Goblet of Fire was Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
Does it count that I read it?
Um,
I read all of them. Then I watched like three.
if you can tell me what Goblet of Fire is about.
Didn't they compete in like little?
Yes.
They compete for it,
If you
and
want,
there was a
okay,
little
that's good enough.
maze that they were
That's good
in.
enough.
That was really good. Maybe I did watch it.
You probably, I think it's probably like the fun.
The grass
It's really
walls
fun.
came out of nowhere and grabbed him,
Yes.
and he fell, and he had the
Yes.
glass. I
That
don't know
one.
why I remember that. I remember it though. All
Because
right,
it's
fantastic. Mr.
amazing.
Fox was great.
It was great.
That was a really good movie.
So good.
Really good, actually.
Like,
It was amazing.
good. Yeah, I was about to say good is not the right word. It's
It
freaking epic.
was really good.
It was funny too. I have it in our as one of my favorite comedies of all time too.
Yeah, it was amazing. Monty Python, the Holy. Come on now. All right, listen. Can we agree to switch out 300 for Monty Python and the
I'm
Holy
cool with
Grail?
that. I'm cool with that. I didn't want to like force. Yeah. Well, now it might not be as fair though.
That's true. It might not be. Billy,
But
you haven't seen it yet?
Yes, I was surprised. I was like, "Hey, Billy,
That movie is amazing.
That doesn't make sense."
That movie is so good.
Oh my. Okay, now do you
Bro,
guys?
it's so bad it's good, bro. Like you don't understand. It's amazing.
It's so good.
Bro, I still like the lines on like your mother is a hand. Like, come on now.
Wound.
It's amazing. Never mind, it's not fair. Take it out. It's not fair.
It's not. It's not.
That movie is great.
Is it fair to have Monty Python? We'll let Billy decide. Let's let Billy decide. Billy, is it fair to have Monty Python in here?
Yeah, no, I don't care. I saw like 30 minutes of it.
No, but what movie would beat that?
I actually think a few of these. I'm not going to say it now because we gotta make it enticing. But I think a few of these have a good chance.
Man, I don't know. Maybe Pulp Fiction or Now You See Me was great.
All right,
it was really good.
All right, for the rest of these, let's use a random number generator to get.
I think you just deleted one.
I deleted the two that I just typed in there. Monty Python 22 Jump Street will be
going
against each other in the first round.
Oh.
And then we have in the third spot, we have Inglorious Bastards. For Inglorious Bastards, for a good amount of time, I actually thought Bastards was spelled that way. Just because of that movie. And going against Inglorious Bastards. Wait a second. What type of math did I do? Oh, it just came through again. Going against Inglorious Bastards will be Toy Story 2. God damn it.
Inglorious Bastards it's one of those movies where like you forget how good it is.
Oh.
Like
how good it was.
How do you forget that?
like you don't
What the
think
heck?
about
It just repeated 3 and
it's
6.
not one of those movies. It's not one of those movies like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, what? Oh
No.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I like these matchups so far. They're all pretty, aside from the first one, because those are 2 comedies. And even then, they're pretty different movies overall.
I think the third one's fair for sure. Fourth one might be. The fifth one as well.
All right, let's see who's going against Pirates of the Caribbean. It'll be Now You See
Are you?
Me. I like that matchup. I don't know where that's going. I have no idea where that matchup will go. And last up will be Thor Ragnarok and Pulp Fiction.
Curse of the Black Pearl. That was old octopus man, right?
There's an old octopus man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was that one with the old dude's dad. He was a fish man.
Yeah.
He killed himself. Yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah, the first one. All right.
That's not the first one.
Octopus Man.
Third one.
The Octopus Dude is most definitely the first one.
No, it's not.
I mean, he was in multiple. Yes,
he came in the third one.
Hold up a second.
Because the first one, it's not that. It's not the first one.
Oh wait, no, the first one. This one with the ghost.
Oh, this is the first one.
Yeah, the one with the ghost. I think it's the best one.
The ghost.
No, are they ghosts? I think they're ghosts. This dude.
Oh, they were ghosts.
Yeah.
Ah, him. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. I mean, you guys can, because for the first round, I mean, it's obvious which 2 you're picking. It's 1-1 right now. Do either of you want to argue for your movie between Monty Python and 22 Jump Street? The burden is kind of on Billy right now, because I can't think of any reason to choose 22 Jump Street over Monty Python. It might have not been fair.
Put Fantastic Mr. Fox instead. I think that's fair, more fair.
No,
or 300. I don't know. Put something. I don't know. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That movie is great. It's one of the best up there.
It's fine.
Do you want to keep Monty? Yeah. Andrew, do you want to switch it out?
Yeah, switch it out.
With Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Something you think would be more fair to just put in that category.
I feel like 300 is probably the most fair. Even Fantastic Mr. Fox. I actually think that's like a legit all-time great movie.
It was really, really good.
It was so good. It is so good.
It was really good, man.
It is a bit too good for its own right. Like, it doesn't make sense how it is that good. Do you have an explanation for why it's that good? Like, it doesn't make sense.
It was great.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It was really good. And like, I don't even remember why it was so good. It was just really amazing. The storytelling was good. The dancing, music.
Bro, the ending. Dude, that ending.
The ending was amazing.
It was so good.
Great.
It taught me so much about animals.
And life, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I am me because of that movie. When did you see it?
I think a couple months ago.
That's even better. It's like surprisingly great for both. It's universal. Like, it's great for children and adults.
It is. His son reminds me of Nigel.
If you like that, you should watch The Royal Tenenbaums.
The World of Ten Bombs.
The Royal Tenenbaums. Or just watch anything by Wes Anderson. That's the guy who made it. It's like he's like Tarantino in like the way that all of his movies seem similar.
Oh,
so if you enjoy
Dog,
one,
amazing.
you've seen Isle of Dogs.
That movie was amazing. I saw like half of it, and I was blown away.
All right. Okay, so here we go. These are the official first round brackets. Round one, bracket one. Group one, competition one. Match one. Monty Python and the Holy Grail versus 22 Jump Street.
I thought you replaced it with
300. Hold up, my bad. 300 versus 22 Jump Street. Now this one is much closer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do any. I'm actually gonna leave it to you two.
300. This is Sparta, right?
Yeah, that's the This is Sparta one.
So both of these movies have classical lines.
That's a good matchup. Is it This is Sparta or My Name is Jeff?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
How long have you been recording?
A long time. Probably like 40 minutes now.
Oh wow.
22 Jump Street or 300? Shit.
Are you asking that, sir?
I mean, I'm thinking. Because, I mean, you guys have each seen one. It's kind of left to me to choose which one moves on. Like, 300 is just straight up one of the best action movies I've ever seen. But I'm not sure how great of a movie it is outside of that. But the thing is, this is on entertainment. And that movie is so entertaining. I actually watched 302 about a week ago. And I watched it in 2 different sittings. My first sitting was like the night before for like an hour. The first half is not like, or the first 30 minutes is kind of a lot of exposition. It's still all right. And then once it gets into the actual 300 versus a million thing, the actual battles, it goes crazy.
I was so sad.
I don't know what it is about it.
It's because 300 versus a million.
I mean, yeah, that, but like outside of that, the style too. Have you ever read the comic?
There's a comic?
Oh, you've never read the Frank Miller comic? Frank Miller be going crazy. He made Sin City too, the comic for Sin City.
Sin City.
You don't know what Sin City is?
The robot from
No. It's another comic / movie thing. It's his style itself and the way that it was
James Franco.
Movie. James Franco? James Franco is not in Sin City.
Willis?
Yeah, Bruce Willis, yeah. Just a James Franco. They came out of nowhere.
I think he meant the other dude, the French dude.
I meant Bruce Willis.
Oh. How do you mix up Bruce Willis and James Franco? I can't think of any similarities between the two aside from their color of skin. Like what? 22 Jump Street though. All right, so 300, one of the greatest action movies ever made, like on a purely like action level.
Why isn't the interview on here?
I thought of that like as soon as I put it all up, and I was like, next time, because most entertaining is such a broad topic. True. I'm probably gonna do a part 3, part 4, like every few months or so.
Best Disney movies.
Eventually, that's a good idea. We should probably do a Disney movie a draft. Yeah. I feel like the draft that we did last week, that was probably one of my favorites that I've done so far.
Yeah.
And then 22 Jump Street is just hilarious. Like, yeah. Hey Billy, do you think 22 Jump Street is better than 21 Jump Street? They're on pretty equal levels. It's not usually that easy to say that, but these two movies are 22 and 21. They're very close to each other. There's no dip in quality.
I like original, so I probably would say 21.
I don't know. There's something about like the familiarity with the characters that I have when I'm coming into 22, and the whole Ice Cube bit. You know, the one where
About
the daughter one.
daughter.
Yeah, the one about the daughter. Every time I watch that clip on YouTube, it just comes up. I have to watch the movie. Like, there's something about that clip that just encapsulates me. It's like I have to go back into the movie and watch everything else up until this, just so I can relish in this clip even more. Like, these two are very, very good movies. I probably have. I'm gonna go with 300 between these two, and that's probably me falling back into my original assumption that entertainment has more to do with action. But you know, I was entertained for a. I think 22 Jump Street had me like entertained throughout, and 300 had me entertained for like 80%. But that 80% that 300 had me entertained for and committed to was on a higher level than the part I was committed to 22 Jump Street in. And you know, I'm just gonna assume that either both of you just picked the movie that you watched, or do you guys want to like switch over even though you haven't seen one?
Nah, yeah.
All right, and now we move on to two movies that both of us, all three of us, have seen, and that's Inglorious Bastards and Toy Story 2. So when it comes to Toy Story 2, that's the only. I think that might be one of two DVDs I've ever owned, or like I've ever had. I guess I don't think I owned it as a kid, but it was that and the movie Dinosaur. Have you guys ever heard of Dinosaur?
With the weird people?
No, it's just about dinosaurs straight up.
Oh.
The thing is, all right, I've been trying to figure out the name of this for a very long time. The movie Dinosaur.
I know
And
dinosaurs.
I knew the movie was about dinosaurs, and I was in a call with Nebby, right? Who unfortunately is not here today. And then he was like, "Oh, I know that movie," and I was like, "What's the name of it?" And this dude was like, "It's called Dinosaur." Throughout like the past few years, I've never assumed that the name of the movie about dinosaurs is Dinosaur. That made me feel so retarded. But this movie slaps. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's a great movie. And then, you know, Toy Story 2, it's probably that one. That's probably one of the biggest factors in why I find it to be so entertaining. That I had it and I've seen it at least 20 times. And, you know, I had it like a little box TV my parents found outside in my room. And I would watch it on that all the time. And, you know, I know like every joke in the movie and I find it funny every single time. The story itself, I'm not sure if I would say it's my favorite of the three. I'm of the belief that all three Toy Story movies are like perfect in what they're doing.
There are four of them.
I don't like speak of the fourth one in the same context as the other three. That sounds dismissive, but I think the fourth one's a good movie. But I think the other three, you know, the other three are like a complete trilogy. They're all like one moving story. I connote those as the Andy trilogy. And then Toy Story 4 is kind of just like an epilogue that happened, and it's a good movie, but I don't categorize it with the other three. The other three were like movies I genuinely grew up with. Like, I watched the first one. I had the second one, and I watched it like at least probably like 100 times, quite frankly. 20 is too low. I had it for like 3 years, and I had a TV in my room that could literally only play it. Dinosaur. And I've seen each of those at least like 100 times each. That's probably an understatement too. Like, I know everything about these two movies. Toy Story 2. I know everything about Toy Story 2. Like each line that comes, I know it. I laugh each and every time. And this is probably like the first movie I saw with actual end credit scenes. I'm pretty sure you guys probably don't remember it, but you know, this is the only one that I've seen with end credit. Like the first that I saw with end credit scenes before, you know, the whole Marvel craze. And you know, as a kid, I found that junk to be hilarious. Because, you know, it was referencing back to Ants and stuff, the movie that came before. It was a funny thing. And with all that said, in my deep, deep connection to Toy Story 2, I'm going with Inglorious Bastards. Because this movie is like I think Inglorious Bastards is one of the most entertaining movies ever made. Just straight up, it's one of the my top 50 films ever made. It is every single time that Brad Pitt is on the screen, I am hooked. It doesn't matter. I will say that throughout the movie, the Brad Pitt and then the Hans Landa, the my name is Laurent, my name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain. That Aldo Rain scenes and the Hans Landa scenes, they got me hooked. Like, all right, Andrew, I'm not sure if you know this. How long is the opening scene of Inglorious Bastards? How long do you think it is?
I don't remember what happened in the opening
The
scene.
the one where Hans Landa, the German dude, pulls up
at the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
how long do you think that scene is?
Like 10, 15 minutes.
20 minutes long. It is a 20-minute long opening scene. I did not realize that. Like, I wasn't even close. Like, I was just engulfed in it. Anytime that Hans Landa is on the screen, anytime that Lieutenant Aldo Rain is on the scene, that bar scene, one of the tensest scenes I've ever seen. The opening scene, I think, is probably just straight up one of the best scenes I've ever seen. And the only hit I have against it is the Shoshana scenes, the woman, the lady that owns the theater. Her stuff is not as fun to watch. It's all necessary. It's not as fun. That's why I'm going with Inglorious Bastards for this.
Okay. Billy.
Oh, Billy.
This man trying not to fall asleep.
Andrew.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Before this started, I was gonna say Inglorious Bastards because Toy Story 2, not Toy Story trash. Toy Story 2 is, in my opinion, probably the worst Toy Story.
Okay,
but that was before
I can accept that. I can accept that.
But that was before you came on and just with the heartthrobber just changed my whole mindset. You know what you did to it? You solidified it. I'm going with Inglorious Bastards.
I actually thought I had convinced you to choose Toy Story 2 for some reason.
No.
But yeah.
No, you did. It makes sense.
Like it's probably the thing is all three Toy Story movies are great. The fourth is good. The first three are great. The first one is like if you haven't seen the first one in a while, aside from the visuals, it's damn near perfect and like just the story itself. The third one damn near made me cry.
Third one was evil. That was demonic.
Lotso is one of my most hated villains ever.
He was evil.
That man went nuts. I high key hate Lotso, but they made me understand the man. Like they put a Thanos on me. I was questioning if this man Lotso was right for a second. But Toy Story. I think Toy Story 2. It's probably because of the connection. I think it's the best of the three.
Toy Story 2 had the crackhead dude, though, right? Toy Story 2 was actually. Wait, let me think. Actually, that was with the weird man and Woody got his arm ripped off.
Yep, that one.
Oh, I remember that. I take it back. That was a really good movie.
Yeah, I mean, all of them are really good. Most people do think 2 is the worst of the three, but it's like which of these three perfect movies is the worst type thing. It's like, you got to pick one.
It's the least memorable.
I'll give that. It probably is, and I probably wouldn't have it as high if I hadn't seen it so many times. So, I mean, Billy, which one do you pick between the two?
I'm going with Inglorious Bastards.
Billy really about to fall asleep.
Billy finna fall asleep.
Billy had a late night. He was
late night, 8 o'clock.
Did they fall asleep?
All right, Billy, so you don't fall asleep. The first Pirates of the Caribbean or Now You See Me?
Now You See Me. Or that's because I don't remember exactly what happened in the first Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was entertained literally by the magic performance. that was going on. So, I mean, they shocked me every trick they did. So, I got to go.
Real quick question about Now You See Me. Where do you put the twist on like the list of all time twists? First of all, do you think it's a good twist?
Yeah, it's a pretty good twist.
Do you think it's an all time great twist?
It
Twist.
would if I didn't guess it before it happened.
What twist?
You guessed it before it happened?
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, bro, nah, this dude is part of it, bro. So I mean, but it's a
Billy
outside
senses on the 7th level.
outside of that, like it would be a great twist.
All right.
Which one?
I kind of
Now You See Me.
I kind of like thought about it too, but
No, but which twist? The one that old dude wasn't dead? Or...
No, the one that the cop was helping them out the whole time.
Oh, yes.
All right. Billy goes with Now You See Me. I will think about it a little bit more, and I'm gonna let Andrew pick and possibly explain to me why I should pick one or the other. Andrew, Pirates of the Caribbean or Now You See Me?
Or Now You See Me.
And remember, this is the one with the ghost peeps, and you know, this one that introduces them all.
I'm gonna go with Now You See Me. One of my favorite movies.
I'm gonna go with Pirates of the Caribbean 1. Just because you guys picked Now You See Me. I really can't pick between the two. I feel like they're both really good movies. I can't. I don't know. I'm just happy that you guys came up with one. Now You See Me is a very entertaining film.
Yeah, I liked it. Now You See Me 2 was pretty okay.
I like Now You See Me 2. Once again, the magic in it really does have you entertained throughout. Now You See Me 2, if you guys remember was it a vault or a bank? Whichever one it was, like walked into the bank and then they were doing this magic trick where they like kept passing a card to each other. That had me.
Oh, that's the second one.
Yeah, that's the second one. That one had me hooked the whole time.
That was pretty fun. I rewatch that scene every time on YouTube.
Ragnarok or Pulp Fiction?
Can I go first?
Yes.
All right. Don't hate me on this, cabinet.
I won't. Like, I'm cool with either one.
All right, I'm gonna go with Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know you think Ragnarok is a really, really good movie. Probably one of the best Marvel movies in your opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you know, it was good. Only thing I remember from it is him versus Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
you
it.
don't remember Jeff Goldblum at all?
I don't know who that is.
The dude.
Oh,
the leader dude of
who took out his
Sakaar.
Cut off his hair.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, him.
That was most definitely Stan Lee that cut off Thor's hair.
Well, see, I don't. It was just a lot in one movie.
That dude's the chair, bro.
Yeah, I thought he did something to Thor, didn't he? The colorful lights, something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot. Like, you know, he forgot what happened in the beginning. I know Hulk. He fought Hulk, and they escaped, I think, and fought his sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember. Just, you know, it was a good movie though. Don't get me wrong or anything. But Pulp Fiction. Listen, the man got his cheeks beat, and that's just like, come on now.
Man got his cheeks beat.
He did. He did indeed. Now he can't stop talking about meat. Arby's, we got the meat. Like, come on,
Arby's. Oh, did you know the guy that got his beat is the dude that voices Arby's?
Yes.
Oh, that's a freaking epic line right there, Andrew.
That's him, and that's the reason I'm choosing Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I'm also going with Pulp Fiction. I love Ragnarok. It's a great MCU movie. Pulp Fiction is just straight up one of the greatest movies ever made. And I mean, there's not much new I can say about it. It's funny. Both movies are really funny. Both movies, I feel like Pulp Fiction kind of has this. This is gonna sound weird, but it makes more sense in the context of like these are the two movies I'm comparing. It has more realism to it, and for some reason, that realism entertains me more.
You sounded so white just then.
Sorry to bother you, Billy.
I don't know. I think that movie just got me hearing white people voices.
Does it have you also seeing horse songs all over the place?
No, thank not. I'm so glad it does. I would no. Bro, why? Why can't we just take a moment to just
that guy's
like why
the main character
is
never going to get that image out of his mind? Like, how is it possible? Like at the end, doesn't he turn into a horse? Don't they imply that with the nose thing at the end?
He does. Did you not see the end credits?
Yeah, he actually.
He turned into a horse and stormed old dude's house.
You're right. Would you guys take that deal to become a horse for like 5 years for like what did they say, like $100 million? I think that was. Would you guys take that deal?
Heck no.
Billy? $100 million is a lot of money.
The thing is, like,
I already got the horse dog.
But you get to be the deal also. Yeah, he wanted to be the leader of the horses. You get to be leader of the horses. That's a added bonus, I guess. So Billy,
I didn't trust that they'd bring him back. That's why I didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't think they would either. But if you had a guarantee that they will bring you back, would you do it?
Freeze?
You don't have to answer, Billy. You don't have to answer.
Wait, what was it? Five
hold on. Oh, sorry. I just saw my internet connection is unstable. All right, if you had a guarantee that they will bring you back, would you do it?
5 years for $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
5 years is kind of a lot of time.
$20 million a year.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a hefty salary. So probably, yeah.
And now, off of that question, Pulp Fiction
would you have
or Thor Ragnarok? Oh, probably for that much money. And given how young I am now,
I don't think I could.
Hold up. It depends if
like with the guarantee.
Yeah, with the guarantee that you come back. Yeah, I would do it with a guarantee. Like if they like showed me firsthand the reverse experiment, I would do it.
Yeah, but what if you know the side effects to it? What if you become a horse and just can't come back?
There's a guarantee. Like if you, I don't know how, but in some way there's like it's guaranteed to you by God that you will come back.
And you will come back in 5 years.
Yes.
I don't know, but then it'd be a letdown, right? You'd go back to this. You have to relearn how to walk. You know, your arms.
But they still have two legs.
Be very underwhelmed when you take your pants
upright.
off.
They were still Homo erectus.
Yeah, but were their hands and feet the same? Walking?
Homo erectus.
But like, would you be with $100 million
in AP World? Okay? When they said Homo erectus in AP World, did Mahir laugh?
Probably.
He had to, right?
That's something he would laugh at.
Did we laugh? There's no way we didn't laugh.
I don't think I laughed.
I think the first time I heard Homo erectus was Friends during Ross's presentation.
Who are scientists? How scientists be horny, bro?
Homo erectus.
All right, Billy, Pulp Fiction or Thor Ragnarok?
What?
Which movie?
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everything Andrew said, plus Samuel L. Jackson's Bible verse and all.
And the white man getting shot down randomly in the middle of the movie. Can't forget about him. That white, what I want, like the supporting character, the white man. He was friends with Sam. Sam.
No, that's a black dude. That was a black dude.
He was 100% white.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
I'll bet you $100 he was white.
Are you talking about in the car? Oh no, hold up. Are you talking about in the car or like the actual white? Oh,
the white man.
I don't know why I thought you were talking about
hair.
in the car. I thought you were talking about when the white man killed the other black dude in the car.
No.
Also, this movie's like 30, so I don't care if it's getting spoiled at this point. So, this dude, you don't remember the car scene where he was playing around with his gun and then he just shot old boy in the head?
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the main.
Yeah, I realized that.
The white dude.
Yeah, that was a gutsy move,
He randomly died. And he still appeared after, but dead.
Yeah. So moving back up, round 2 consists of 300, Inglorious Bastards, Now You See Me, and Pulp Fiction. All 4, I think, are super entertaining movies. The first round, I don't think there is any question that is Inglorious Bastards for me. Like, it's not even really close between the two. 300, great action movie. Not much beyond that. Inglorious it's much funnier than I remember it being. There's a few jokes in there. Inglorious Bastards is like every freaking genre put together, and it's about Nazis. And I'm not. Some people are sensitive to the topic.
Let's not make any jokes.
I mean, I'm not making jokes. I'm just saying I found the movie to be entertaining, super entertaining. Like it's like 3 hours long, and I had no idea it was that long.
And 300 didn't have any games of hide and seek. Like Inglorious Bastards did.
You're wrong. You're wrong for that.
How am I wrong for that? No one knows what I'm talking about.
You're going to. Yeah. You were right for that, quite frankly.
I don't think Billy knows what I'm talking about.
I don't think he does. That there's nothing wrong with playing a little game of hide and seek as long as you survive.
Okay, yeah. Attics are not the best place to hide.
Yeah, don't hide in the attic.
Attics.
Jojo Rabbit.
It gets really gassy up there.
In the walls. Yeah.
I haven't seen Jojo Rabbit.
We're going to get canceled. All right. Yeah, I'm going with Inglorious Bastards.
Inglorious Bastards.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Drew Boy is going with Inglorious Bastards. There's no way he doesn't. So now it is between Now You See Me and Pulp Fiction. And here I'll also go with Pulp Fiction. Now, go ahead.
No, I'm asking, you going with Pulp Fiction?
Yes, I'm going with Pulp Fiction. Like, if the way I'm kind of thinking about it, if it was Ragnarok versus Now You See Me, I personally would have gone with Ragnarok. And once again, Pulp Fiction. Not much new I can say about it. It is just an all-time great movie. It's fun. The way that it plays with expectations is crazy.
I'm going to go with Now You See Me because I like magic. I like James Franco.
Billy, it is down to you.
Or the other Franco. One of the Franco
It's
brothers.
Dave Franco.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Great man.
You like Dave Chappelle?
I mean, Dave Franco.
My face like lit up for a second.
And
I was very proud of
you.
She
was cute.
I was proud of you there for a second, quite frankly.
Yeah. Well, Dave Chappelle, he's cool.
Okay.
I like his white people voice. That's the only thing I can think about. White people voices.
All right, Andrew. You know how we always say you should be a comedian. I feel like if you can't, you have to have a white person's voice to be a black comedian.
I don't know if I have a white person. Like I don't know if I got have a voice. I don't know if I have. My mom has a white voice. It's really scary. I'm gonna tell you a story. I remember I was upstairs in my room, right? Mm-hmm. And I come downstairs and I hear this woman talking. Didn't know who this woman was. Like, cause she sounded like, you know, that woman from Twilight.
Yes, I think
her. She sounded like her, mixed with Ellen DeGeneres.
Mm-hmm.
Just that voice. Picture that voice in your head. That's what I heard coming from my kitchen. right? So I walk downstairs wondering why there's a white person in my house, and my mom's on the phone talking to somebody.
You gotta
It's
master the
crazy.
white voice.
Yeah, like I think that's just something all black people have. I don't think my dad does though.
I most definitely do speak differently around white people.
Give me your white person voice.
The thing is, I don't think my voice is that black.
It's not.
I have a fairly white voice as is, and my white voice is just like me being more formal, like slightly more formal in how I speak.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You are hearing it.
Oh, cool.
This is
just it.
on but if we were on the phone and you didn't know me, you might guess I'm black. Maybe you would. I don't think it's like over that I'm black.
Yeah, no. If I had to choose between you and Billy, who was the black person, I'd for sure choose Billy.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, but hearing your names, I would choose you. Because I don't know another black Billy.
It is up to Billy to choose who wins between Now You See Me and Pulp Fiction, and who will go against Inglorious Bastards.
My white voice comes automatically around white people. I can't do it on purpose.
Imagine we're white folk.
Hold up. Is it like this? Like, I've been told to hold your nose and then you just automatically get a white voice. It's like, hello, how are you doing today?
Hello, how are you doing today?
Yeah, it sounds like
this?
Suburban white.
A suburban white folk.
Suburban white folk. This is how we
suburban
sound.
White folk.
It does sound.
So y'all sound like SpongeBob.
Who voices SpongeBob?
White person. Patrick Peterson.
Is that? I mean, yes. Look at this dude.
Why does he look like SpongeBob?
Nah, I mean his face.
He's got the same glasses. Oh, wait, SpongeBob doesn't wear glasses. I take it back.
Why did I think
SpongeBob wore glasses?
Why did I think you were right when you assumed that SpongeBob wears glasses? Why doesn't SpongeBob wear glasses?
There's an episode where he has glasses on.
He's underwater, and he has normal eyes, so I feel he should have glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if my line of reasoning works there, but
right. He has normal eyes, so he must wear glasses.
He seemingly has normal human eyes, right? The way that they're drawn in.
But that doesn't imply that he has bad vision.
No, not bad vision. But like when we're underwater, we can see, but we can't like see.
Oh, goggles.
Oh, yeah, goggles. I guess. I probably should have said goggles.
I was like, just because he has normal eyes, he wears glasses.
Yeah, I see where the confusion has come from. Now You See Me or Pulp Fiction?
Oh, fine. Now You See Me.
What?
I mean, I like Pulp Fiction and all, but it's like Andrew says, the magic here. I think whoever came up with the tricks is a genius.
Yeah, the magic tricks are good.
Bro, I don't think those magic tricks are real.
I mean, yeah.
Dude, like at least, like I haven't seen it in a little bit, but like at least half of those boys are not even close to being real.
Listen,
like thinking about it,
that
opening magic, the opening magic trick or like scheme that they do, where they scheme the rich people out like millions of dollars, and like the whole how they did it for a whole year, like if you remember, they pretty much pulled in an Inception. Like they incepted a man's mind and they changed his line of thinking to make him walk somewhere. Like I believe it. I think that speaks to like how good the movie itself is, that I believe that, and I suspended my disbelief to just go throughout the rest of the movie believing that. But like thinking about it, there's no way that is even close to being real.
Yes, there is brainwashing.
No, man. Brainwashing is not that easy though.
Yeah, of course it is.
Well, depends on the person.
I can brainwash you right now.
But that also depends on if I bring my little brother here, you can probably brainwash him a bit easier.
No, we'll just watch. I'm about to brainwash you. You ready?
Okay.
All right, close your
eyes. you cut out? I feel like you did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
So, Inglorious Bastards or Now You See Me? Yeah. I mean, I'm going with Inglorious Bastards. It's not that close to me, quite frankly. Yeah, I don't think it's even really that close to me. Now You See Me is a great movie. Inglorious Bastards is on another level to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, Billy, what were you going to go with?
Glorious Bastards.
Cool.
Andrew, your vote now counts as 2. So we'll call in somebody else if it becomes a tie.
Oh, I was going to go with Inglorious Bastards.
Oh, wonderful. Come on, it's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
Like now I'm thinking about it. The fact that we took out Monty Python and the Holy Grail, if we took that out, we probably should have taken out Glorious Bastards too. Glorious Bastards is kind of OP. It would have been a tough choice for me, at least, going between Monty Python and Glorious Bastards. That would have made it a much maybe better matchup or a more entertaining matchup.